Evening all. I don't normally do breaking news on this channel at all, but Nick Monroe just posted on Twitter some disturbing information about Mercedes Carrera, who has apparently been arrested along with her boyfriend. Let me just find this quickly. Jason Whitney, also known as Jay Allen. So they've both been arrested supposedly for child abuse. Which is a bit of a big deal, really, obviously. A child under the age of 10, and also faced charges over drug possession and a handgun that was present at the property. Now, innocent until proven guilty. Nobody jumped the gun here. It may all turn out to be bullshit, but I wanted to put something out because as I was trying to confirm this story and look around and find anything about it, I found that there was a lot of sensationalist, fake news sites, news aggregators and so on, regurgitating it on sites with malware and various other issues. So I wanted to put something out there, as hopefully you trust me. I won't be monetizing it. I have looked on some actually credible sites, legitimate local news, entertainment news sites, and it does seem that at least the arrest and everything is true. The rest will remain to be seen. So why is this a big deal in the community of which I am a part? Well, Mercedes has been a very strong advocate for free expression, adult expression and so on. She has done a great deal of charity work for veterans and so on. She was involved in Gamergate, became a target of the other side, and so obviously this is bad. This is someone that a lot of people have put a lot of faith and trust in, and so it's disappointing and upsetting to find out that someone has been accused, let alone that they're guilty of something like this. Now, unfortunately, I'm in a position that this is not the first time this has happened to me, and I don't want anyone to blame themselves for not seeing it if it does turn out to be true. People live secret lives. People have secret sides to them. People are complicated. They can be monsters in one part of their life and wonderful and amazing people in other parts of their life. And you can't tell. You're not psychic. Sometimes you can tell when someone's off, but not always. So if it does turn out to be true, I don't want anyone beating themselves up over it, oh, I should have seen through it, or whatever. I've mentioned before that I knew the guy who shot up the Discovery Channel a few years back. We all knew he was a bit off, but not to that extent. I said I've been in this situation before. Someone that used to be part of our big extended sort of LARP RPG family turned out to have a shit ton of child porn on his computer. He was working late hours at work downloading it before the advent of high-speed internet, which is how he got caught. You know, this isn't the first time, and while he was a little bit skeevy now and again, no one saw anything like that coming. So I don't want you to blame yourselves. Now, there's the socio-political dimension to this. Obviously, she has a higher profile than most people, and there's going to be a lot of exposure on this, and it is going to be used to beat former Gamergate people over the head with. You know, this is someone terrible and bad and wrong, and that's somehow meant to reflect on everybody. We haven't had that many instances of anything like this. The Ralph Retort's drunken punching, perhaps, and now this, and a few catfish. That's been about it. While on the other side, it seems barely a week goes by before you've reset the clock on some games journalist or other turning out to be a rapist or a child molester or some kind of stalker or something else. But it's still going to be used to beat you over the head, and don't let it get to you. I liked Mercedes from what I knew of her, what I saw of her, a public persona, all the rest of it. I am shocked and disturbed to hear about this arrest. Not so shocked by the drugs or the gun, it is America, but the accusations I'm definitely feeling a bit bad about. But we've got to be honest and true to our principles. Innocent until proven guilty. And there's nothing wrong in thinking the best of people. And if it does turn out to be true, then we should disown her and get out in front of it, really, and say, yeah, if it's true, fair enough, fuck this person. But anyway, yeah, I've checked the local news and so on for the area. It does seem to be true that her and the man have been arrested on suspicion of this molestation charge of a child, a girl under 10, and for possession of methamphetamine and a loaded weapon present with the drugs. So there you go. It's bad news for the porn community as well, because this outlier will now be used to shit all over them and try and call for more censorship and constriction and control, and people will say that porn contributed to this. So yeah, bad news all around. But there you go.